Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to solve the Rubik's Skewb, which is another take on Rubik's Cube. Now I do highly recommend that you learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube first before you watch this tutorial, but if you already do, then keep watching. So the first thing to keep in mind when solving the Skewb is that if you are familiar with the Ivy Cube, then you will notice it turns quite similarly. However, the Ivy Cube only has 4 corners. I don't know if you can see that. But the Skewb has 8 instead. But even with that, we can still solve the Skewb quite similarly to the normal theory of the Rubik's Cube. Now the first step one would usually take to solve the Rubik's Cube is doing the white cross first, or the first layer, which I'll solve right now. And we can do that for the Skewb, solving the white layer or the first layer. Now to do that, there's no edge pieces, only corner pieces, so don't have to worry about that. So you're going to want to take any white corner piece that is directly opposite above it, and you're going to want to shift it to where it's facing as the same face as the white centerpiece. So have the white corner piece, do that. And the next step is for the white layer is find a white corner piece that has either of the same secondary colors as this one. So in this case, red and green. Let's find out which other one has red or green. Like this one, red and blue. And so then that means that you want to have the one that has the same secondary color facing here. So red would face here, just like this. Now to do this, have it directly above the already solved bottom white corner piece. Move it out of the way. Move the top one into position. Then move the bottom one back into position. And then we can see that both of these have the white facing this white center, and the red is also in the correct positions. And for the other 2 white corner pieces, then we just want to do the same thing. For red and green, well, this one has green, so we want the green to face there. To do that, make that white face up here. Turn this and shift it down. So what I just did there is I had the white, green, and orange up here, to where if I had it like this, I made sure that the white on it would face here, and the green would face here. So I don't know if that's confusing or not, but again, this has green, this has green. Make sure the green is going to go here, the white's going to go here, and just like that. And same thing goes for this one. You're going to want to use the same method that we did earlier. Move the bottom one out, move the top one in, and the bottom one back in. And then we can see that we have now solved the first layer of our Skewb. Now the second step is the second layer, just like how we would do it on a Rubik's Cube, except of course turning it like an Ivy Cube. Now here, to solve the second layer on this Skewb, this would be the center pieces that are directly above the white layer. Now, for this layer, we need to learn a crucial flipping algorithm that puts the centerpiece that's facing you onto the opposite face. So to do this, we are going to use this move. Right, go to the back, left prime or left counterclockwise, go to the front, right prime, go to the back, left. So just to show you again, what I just did there is I moved the red up, I went to the back of this, moved it to the left, then did that in reverse order. Now there is also another scenario where the yellow is up top, but you can't put any centerpiece into the opposite end, which I will show at the timestamp above. But in this case, we can see that the red and the green are right next to each other. However, the orange and the blue are not. So to complete the second layer, you want to make the yellow face you, and we're going to want to break the center piece that's right next to it. So we're going to want to do the same algorithm as before, but in a different order. So we're going to want to do left prime, go to the back, right, go to the front, left, go to the back, right prime. And now keep the yellow facing you, okay? Just keep the yellow facing you. And do the exact same algorithm you just did before. Remember that you just did before, because do not do it like this. Do this first. So if you did this, do this. If you did this, then do it for the yellow again. But in this case, we did it like this, so I'm gonna do it like this again. Left prime, go to the back, right, go to the front, left, go to the back, right prime. And then what that just did is it moved the red onto the correct face. And it put the green and the blue on the opposite ends from each other. So if we do the same algorithm as before, but it doesn't have to be the exact same though, okay? You can do it like this. So I'll do it like this just to show you. Do right, go to the back, left prime, go to the front, right prime, go to the back, left, to where the second layer is completed and you can move on to the third step. In the scenario where the yellow is facing up top for the second layer step, but you can't move any center piece into the opposite face, you're going to want to do the algorithm, flipping algorithm on any face, just like that. I just spoke midway there, but don't worry about it. And so we see that the yellow is now on the second layer, and a random secondary color is up top here. So to move it into correct position, you are going to want to know that when you do this algorithm, you move wherever the top color goes, it stays there for the rest of the algorithm. So to do this, move the orange into the correct position and continue the algorithm. And now we can see that the orange is in the correct position and the green is up top. And you can only move it there by doing the algorithm to where you move the blue into place of here, but don't worry about that. This will still eventually solve the second layer. So anyway, do the same algorithm as before. Right, left prime, right prime, left. And now we can see that the green is in the correct position, but we can see that the orange is the opposite face of where it should be, meaning we can use this flipping algorithm. Left prime, right, left, right prime. And then we can see that we have where the correct center pieces are right next to each other, and we can just do the same algorithm as where the timestamp is that we had before. So I will not show that right now. The third step in solving your Skewb is solving the top layer, or the yellow layer, if you've been following along with the tutorial. Just to know, we will still be kind of basing it off of solving the top layer in a Rubik's Cube. However, you can see that the corner pieces are already in their positions where they should be. Just that for this scenario, 2 of them are in their exact same positions where they should be, but 2 of them have the yellow facing to the side. To fix that, we want to do the same algorithm on a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, where we make the yellow face to the bottom and do the common move, the common algorithm like that. I don't know what it's called, sorry. So to do that for a Skewb, you put the yellow facing the bottom. You have the yellow that is facing forward face you, just like this. You would want to perform this move: right, left, right prime, left prime. Seem familiar? I'll do it again. Right, left, right prime, left prime. And now that has solved this corner right here, so just turn it around and then do the same move again, but 4 times, because we want a certain orientation that we'll show later. Right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime. And now you can see that the yellow face is completely solved, but the white isn't. However, this is actually a good thing, because trying to solve it where the 2 corner pieces are solved but 2 are not, well, you just have to have it like this. So in this case, the white became the top layer. In the scenario where all 4 yellow corner pieces are broken, you want to do the method you would normally do on a Rubik's Cube on the top layer, where you have the yellow facing the bottom, and you have the yellow corner pieces that are facing forward face you. And you want to perform this algorithm: right, left, right prime, left prime. Seem familiar? Right, left, right prime, left prime. And then do not turn the cube around, just keep it at the same orientation as before, same face, and do it for this corner, but in a kind of reverse order. Left prime, right prime, left, right. Left prime, right prime, left, right. And now both of these 2 corners are solved. So now we can turn the cube around, and seeing that the yellow on these corners are on the opposites from each other, you want to keep in mind that we just did this algorithm 2 times for each corner. So because these yellows are facing to the side and not to where you're facing, you want to do this algorithm 4 times. So to do that, I'll just do right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime. And then same thing for this corner, but 4 times instead. How you just solve this one: left prime, right prime, left, right, left prime, right, left, right, left prime, left, right, left prime, left, right, to where the entire cube is solved, and congratulations, you have solved your first Skewb. So here is sort of the Cliffnotes version of what we just did before, if you watch that entire section. First step, solve the white layer. Take any of these white corner pieces up here, move them down. Find the one with any of the same secondary colors, in this case red and green. Have red here. Make that face the same face, like so. Do the same for the other side. Then do this little method if that happens. Then you have solved the white layer. Then here, you can see that these are already solved, but it doesn't matter because wouldn't work anyway. So just do a flipping algorithm to where the red and the blue are right next to each other. Then you do want to make sure that, again, you are breaking this correct centerpiece. Make the yellow face U. Do the same flipping algorithm as before. Then have the yellow face U and do it the exact same way as before. And now we can see that that is in the correct position, and we can just do that again. And here we can see that 2 yellow corner pieces are already solved, but these aren't. So just have the yellow that's facing forward, face U, and do the normal Rubik's Cube algorithm. Right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime. Then go back here, right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime. To where yellow is completed, but the white isn't. However, we have the same orientation as where all top 4 corner pieces are broken. Well, have this facing down. Then do the same thing as before, as we did in that one yellow layer scenario. Right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime. Don't turn the cube around. Left prime, left, right, left prime, left, right. Then turn the cube around to the side where the white is facing the side. Then do the same thing as before, but double the amount of times. Right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime, right, left, right prime, left prime. Then same thing as you would for this one. Left prime, left, right, left prime, left, right, left prime, left, right, left prime, left, right. Thank you for checking out my Skewb tutorial. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comments below, as this is my first real life video on the channel. I mean, you can see my hands now. But anyway, thanks for checking this out, and as always, thanks for watching.